Ladies and gentlemen, friends from all religions around the world, good afternoon. I'm honored to have this chance to speak with you today on the topic of global environmental protection and to offer some views from a Taoist perspective. Taoists regard Tao as the highest authority of the universe, although Tao is beyond our direct sensual perception. Its existence is provable by ever-changing and limitless creative power of life. In the early Taoist classic, the Sutra of Ultimate Peace, it is written that mankind should assist heaven in its creative process and assist the earth in preserving living things. Ancient Chinese texts often remind us that we ought to align ourselves with the virtue of heaven, which finds joy in creating life, rather than to promote the act of violence and destruction. And we would like to introduce some kind of Taoist manner of living, pursuing spiritual harmony and life improvement until we are truly at one with nature. As a member of a complete perfect school, a Taoist, I practice closely to the teaching of our American of ancestral masters living simply be a vegetarian and vowed never to take life of others. I would like to tell some stories about myself. At the Zhejiang Taoist Academy, which I chair, students are required to grow their own vegetable, planting trees, and restoring natural environment. More than that, I wanted to tell you one little thing. Tiantai Mountain, where my temple is located, starts to southeast to China. It's known as one of the heavenly blessed spots of the Taoist faith, and is historically renowned as a safe haven from natural disasters. Ever since the 1990s, after many years of interruption, we have restored the performance of Repentance Sutra reading ceremony. The ceremony is dedicated to create harmonious relationship with man, nature, and heaven. Since the restoration of the ceremonies, the area of Tiantai Mountain has have never been visited by typhoon. I think everybody knows what it means really. It's really means billions of dollars lost, maybe some life lost, which were common events year after year during the period when the ceremonies were absent from our religious rituals. And interestingly, we have observed typhoon had always changed their courses to head away from our mountain, even when they were directly aligned with us initially or being predicted by meteorologists that they would collide with our area head-on. We feel this is a solid proof of what the ancient Chinese people called the communion between heaven and mankind. Therefore, Taoist living style and activities are good, easy ways to construct mutually beneficial rapport among man, environment, and nature itself at a very low cost. And this type of living manner are highly recommendable in today's over-materialized world. And finally, let me express my warm wishes with two quotes from Tao Te Ching. Those who are at one with the Tao will be warmly welcomed by Tao. And the Tao of heaven recognize no bonds of kinship, but exists with those who are pure and benevolent. Thank you for listening.